happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This old world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whisper, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a place of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look.
Tim Cook is the CEO of Apple. He took control of the company after Steve Jobs' death. Steve Jobs' death was a huge loss to the company. Tim Cook was able to take control and keep the company revolutionary. He was born in Alabama in 1960. Tim Cook was the middle child as he was one of 3 sons. His dad was a shipyard worker and his mother was a housewife. His education started in Auburn University 1982 and Duke University in 1988. After college, Tim Cook followed a 12-year career at IBM, which stands for International Business Machines. Tim Cook has a net worth of $785 million as of 2015. Tim Cook's salary in 2015 was around $10.3 million. He currently lives in Palo Alto, California. Tim Cook's 3 keys to success are do what you love and put your whole heart into it, and then just have fun.
The Apple stock market currently is up by 3%, and the business is doing really well as lots of Apple products being sold worldwide. Some of them are even designed by Tim Cook himself, such as the Apple Watch, EarPods, and the iPhone X. All have been his creation. Many say that Apple helps other businesses grow in the future with the help of their products like the iPad, which is used daily for work purposes, regardless when using it as a cash register or using it for business meetings to keep organized nowadays. Business people use their Apple Watches as an alternative to set their plan whatever Apple products are being used for. They improve each and every year.
Fresh out of graduate school, Cook embarked on a career in the field of computer technology. He was hired by IBM, where he moved up the ranks to become the corporation's North American Fulfillment Director, managing manufacturing and distribution functions for IBM's personal computer company in both North and Latin America. Following a 12-year career at IBM, Cook in 1994 became Chief Operating Officer of the Reseller Division at Intelligent Electronics. After 3 years, he joined the Compaq Computer Corporation as Vice President of Corporate Materials, charged with procuring and managing product inventory. His time there was short-lived, however. After a 6-month stint at Compaq, Cook left for a position at Apple. Apple, as we all know, is a very global product. Almost everyone has them everywhere. Actually, by the end of October 2014, the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus were available in 69 countries and territories, with a total of 115 countries planned by the end of 2014, which is insane. It's eco-friendly. The products are eco-friendly and recyclable. An activist group named Greenpeace deemed Apple the world's most environmentally friendly technology platform company for a 3rd consecutive year under Tim Cook. So those are positives. Some negatives, however, is the hiring of John Browett. which was a mistake. It's hard to understand why Tim Cook would hire someone like John Browett with his background. And Browett was just an awful fit for Apple and was quickly fired, thankfully. But one wonders why he was hired in the first place. Another negative with Apple is how they were purposely slowing down certain phones in 2017. And they said it was for reasons like fixing the phone. But we all know the real reason why they're doing that.
The CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, spoke out about immigration, saying, "We have a lot of immigrants that work at Apple, at the Fortune CEO initiative in San Francisco. More than 300 are part of DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals." He said, "I want to stand up for them." Tim Cook also told the Irish Times about a very recent issue that's been in the news. He said that the separation of parents and children at the U.S.-Mexico border is inhumane. Apple plans on working with the government to be a constructive voice on the issue. When speaking to the Conference of Business Executives, Cook said CEOs should speak out about these issues when they aren't consistent with their company's value, saying, "Think about if you don't, then you're in the appalling silence of the good people category. This is something I've never wanted to be a part of." Tim Cook demonstrated that he has good morals in his business. This is important because as a CEO, you represent your company and your beliefs.